Doesn't look like I do much at all, but there it is right there. I'll show you again, even though you didn't ask. Check it out. This time by twisting. Doesn't look like I do much at all, but I actually turn over 2 cards in that one. Check this out. A shake gets me 3. And my favorite, cast a shadow over the cards. And that gets me 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. And if I did this right, we should have, there we are, the kings that I was looking for earlier. Perfect. I was exposed to magic by my mother, actually. My mother brought home, she brought home a magician for my birthday party. So she didn't really bring home a magician. That was bad phrasing. When I was a kid, I was one of the annoying high school improvisers that nobody liked at Loose Moose Theater. And now I'm back with a vengeance, with a real career and actual talent.
I've been practicing this effect for the last month. 3 hours a day, 4 days a week, I've been practicing this effect. Think about that. That's 3 hours a day, 4 days a week of Bonnie firing an elastic band at my face. She's had a pretty good week.
I've rode unicycles in my show. I've escaped from things, some things more obscure than others. Sometimes I've escaped from relationships right in the middle of a show. I could pick up any other job and spend 40 hours a week doing that, but I'd still come home and read a magic book, or I'd still come home and watch Ed Sullivan or some kind of variety show and really love all the jugglers and really love all the clowns. If I had a full-time job and I made millions of dollars, I'd actually invest in things like the Fringe Festival and the Film Festival, because I think that's worthy of my money. In the summertime here, I'll perform here every weekend if it's nice. Yeah, so Montana's is my restaurant, and it's sort of the bread and butter of any close-up magician. To be a professional working close-up magician, you should have a restaurant. But if you come to see me at Montana's, make sure you flag me down, because otherwise I'll be focusing only on making balloon animals for the kids. But I do definitely want people to come and see me at Montana's, and I'll show them magic tricks. I find that all it really matters is that you're good at what you do. If you're disturbing some people, you're only going to be disturbing them for as long as they figure out that you're talented. And yeah, and I'm pretty talented, so I guess that I got that in the bag. I guess what I really like about magic is it's sort of my vehicle into show business. It's something that it just takes a little bit of practice in front of a mirror for a little while, and it's a trick that I can do, and then I can apply all this other stuff to it, like circus skills and then some acting and then maybe some comedy, and I can just build this little ball into something a little bit more than just a magic trick, more of like an experience. I like having my friends in show business, and I have a lot of really great friends in this industry. The friends that I've developed over the years as a performer just seem to be more truthful and honest. And I would say that one of my proudest moments was the Garden Variety Show starting. The very first Garden Variety Show, I was scared. I was terrified. This wasn't like doing your average gig. This was asking people, would you like to pay $15 to watch me do something? Watch me and my friends do something, right? As opposed to, would you like walk by me, see me on the street, maybe give me a quarter at the end of the show, you know? But these guys, I'm asking up front $15 to watch me do something, and I was quite surprised by the turnout. Well, I was more than surprised. I was heartwarmed, right? It made me feel, okay, maybe I am doing the right thing by staying in this industry. I didn't make a mistake by going to university, you know. The Garden Variety Show is my monthly vaudeville cabaret. On the last Thursday of every month, myself and 3 or 4 other variety entertainers from Calgary or wherever. A lot of people travel to come and do my show. A lot of people come through town and they're doing corporate gigs, and you'll never see them, but you will, because they know me. And so we'll talk, and if the times match up, we'll put a variety show together and you get to see these amazing performers, you know, for 10 bucks. But yeah, once I actually get on stage and once I get over those nerves, it's kind of just a wave of egotism. That's what it is. That's totally what it is. I just feel egocentric and powerful, right? I have everybody's attention, but I know that it's a fragile balance, and if I don't if I don't do something interesting, I'll lose that attention, and then I will feel the worst part of being on stage, and I have felt that as well, of just being totally embarrassed. Yeah, that happens more often than you would think. When you're doing magic tricks, especially when you do magic tricks for a living and you do magic tricks all the time, the odds are you're gonna screw up once, maybe 40, 50 times, you know? And so it happens to us a lot, and we get totally embarrassed. We shrug it off with some kind of stock line that we've learned, like start the car, or something that we've learned over the years, and then we just walk away. But in the end, I think about those moments quite a bit, right? For some reason, they haunt me for weeks afterwards. They're terrible, they're horrible. And so I guess they really inspire me to become a better performer, you know? Yeah, so I guess it's not all bad.